Josh Betar for From the Stands here on location in Perth, gearing up for UFC 305 Fight Week, joined alongside UFC Featherweight Josh Culibao, who is returning to action this weekend. Joshy, first of all, thank you for the time. I appreciate it. I know you've got a busy afternoon of interviews coming up, so I appreciate you letting me be the first one. First of all, how are you feeling? Obviously, Fight Week is always a big week for guys, so I guess how are the nerves and how are you feeling, overall?
Yeah, the nerves are always there. I mean, I'm going into a fight, to hurt someone as much as they can, as I can, and they're going to be trying to do the exact same thing. So obviously the nerves are running high. But it's all the same, I've been through this already. I'm just all around excited to be back here. Last time I was here, put on a really good performance, and I look to do the same.
When you talk about nerves, how are you? I guess a lot of guys have different ways to combat their nerves and everything. Is there a special way you channel those nerves? I know I was listening to a podcast yesterday where someone talked about fear and how fear can help you in a lot of ways, and it's about overcoming that fear. And I know guys don't have fear at this level, but the nervousness that you get, is there a way you deal with that and able to combat that?
I don't know. I just feel like I've always, ever since I was younger, has always dealt with being in a high pressure situation. I've always dealt with really well. I don't know what it is, but I don't know. I just feel like I just take it in stride, let the emotions do what they do, because emotions are a good thing. Feeling the nerves, feeling all that stuff, I think it's all a good thing. So, I just let everything take its course, the emotions take its course, feeling the nerves, feeling the butterflies, And I do think fighters do feel fear, and I think that's what separates us from the average, is that we still feel scared and whatnot, but we still go out there and we still go out and compete and fight. So,
obviously, last time out wasn't the favoured outcome. I think a lot of people thought you had won that fight as well. How did you channel that energy from that last fight and the decision that was unfortunate not to be swayed your way? How did you sort of focus that and channel that into your camp, leading into this big fight?
Again, this is a fight game. You just got to have that goldfish memory. Yes, I lost that fight and there's a lot to improve on, but you just got to be able to, jump back on the horse and be like, it is what it is. The judges saw it one way, and that's what it is. And you just got to keep going, because if I just dwell on that loss, then nothing would change. I'd be still sooking. I probably wouldn't have taken a fight. I would have been... I just got to have that goldfish memory and just on to the next. Whatever it is, on to the next. Whatever it is, on to the next.
On that goldfish memory, do you focus that as well on fights that you win where you can't focus? Obviously we're back in Perth, so last time out for Perth, for you was a good moment, a massive victory, a great submission. So when you talk about having that goldfish mentality, do you carry that as well with wins and saying that like you can't look at Perth as a fun place, and you got to come here as every camp is a new one, regardless wins or losses?
Yeah, 100%. Again, like my coach taught me this. He's like, whenever the highs are high, you can't be up there, because when the lows are low, you're going to come back down. You got to sort of always ride in between those. Throughout life, you're gonna have the best moments of your life. The birth of my daughter is one of the highest things in my life, and now dealing with all the no sleep, that's like low. Yeah. And then life is always gonna be challenging, up and down, and you get your rewards, but just trying to stay level-headed through it all. So again, this is I have good memories here, and I plan to do the same again.
With your baby, was she born during this camp or prior to?
She was born. So when I fought Lerone, my partner Sarah, she was pregnant, and actually gave birth probably 2-3 weeks after that fight. So yeah, we're pushing it close with that one. But Marley's now 11 months.
Does the sleep get affected, or when it comes to camp? Like, how does that preparation get altered? Because sleep is a very important thing, I guess.
100%. But also, I've taken the responsibility. I'm not just a fighter now. I'm a father now. I'm also a partner. And I just try to juggle it all, and it's a part of it. It's a part of it. The no sleep, the no everything. It's just a part of it. But I appreciate it. I enjoy it. It sounds weird. It's hard, but I enjoy it.
Yeah. And I guess now that we're back in Australia, you weren't able to be on Sydney. Unfortunately, it would have been great to see you on Sydney, but now you're back in Perth. Is it a nice feeling being able to fight in Australia, not having to travel and not have to deal with, jet lag and those sort of things, just being able to fight in front of your fans and in front of Aussies?
100%. That's like one of the key things is to be able to do that in front of my friends and family. My partner's able to fly over, all my friends are here, my brother's here, so it's like, it's just a nice homely feeling, because like when I go to Vegas and stuff, I only bring a few people, and it's just, very foreign. But here it's like, it's nice. And plus, we don't get, taxed twice, so that's good. So we keep more of our money, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And last one, man, you're looking in great shape. KFC is the post-fight meal. I'm guessing, what's the order going to be Sunday lunchtime?
Man, to be honest, I just want a beer right now. I feel like a beer. My brother's here and he's been egging me on about having a beer. I want a beer. And my coach never has a beer. So he says whenever I win a fight, he'll have a beer with me. So,
well, the Who the Fuck Boys are hosting the after party, and I know there's a bit of issue there with the rivalry.
There's no issue because he's not a rival. He's my rival's my brother over there. That's my rival, not one of them boys. They're nothing to me.
All right, brother. Appreciate it. Thank you for the time.
Thank you, Josh.
All the best,
Appreciate
brother.
it,
Thank you, man.